Is it just me, or does it seem like every other week there's a report of millions of hacked internet accounts on the news? According to CNBC, in 2019, last year, 8 billion, yes, that's with a B, billion accounts were hacked. So today I'll be talking about an easy way to protect yourself online, and that is using a password manager. So in order to keep yourself and your family safe online, it's imperative to utilize this cheap and effective and easy tool to manage all of your accounts and keep your passwords and data private and safe. Today I'll be detailing the problem of continuing to use weak and insecure passwords, and then I'll present the solution by explaining the utility of a password manager. So, first, there's an absurd amount of data breaches happening each year due to people's lack of internet security, mainly from the lack of using a unique password across all of their internet accounts. And this figure bears repeating. In 2019, 8 billion online accounts were compromised. According to a 2019 article from CNN, displayed on the screen now are the top 10 most used internet passwords for people's accounts. In a report from Business Insider and an interactive tool from BetterGuys.com, it estimates that each of these passwords displayed can be broken by a brute force attack, which is one of the simplest ways that a hacker can get into your account, and that those passwords can be hacked in 0.19 milliseconds. That's nothing. That's faster than the blink of an eye. And it's no surprise that people use these simple passwords to remember, because according to digitalguardian.com, each person has around 130 internet accounts. So who wants to remember a unique one that is strong and not as susceptible and a lot harder to break as compared to all those? And the risk of sharing the same 130 passwords across all your accounts is, say, if your Target account got hacked, then that same password that you use across all your accounts, including your bank account, now they have access to your bank, and that can wreak a whole lot of damage across your whole digital life. And according to Wired.com, your password and data that goes along with that could already be hacked and be for sale on the dark web. According to Wired, there's already billions of accounts for sale up to $2,000 on the dark web. So in summary, people want the speed and convenience of not having to remember long passwords, so they take the easy way out and remember and write down passwords like that. So writing down and trying to memorize 130 different passwords is just not in our brain's capacity to do so. In recent years, this has caused billions of accounts being hacked and millions of lives being turned upside down. So, and there's a little illustration of what the typical password is, and people just write it down on the sticky note and put it underneath the mouse pad or put it on the underside of their laptop, and that is anything but secure. So then what is the fix to this pandemic of password breaches and internet breaches? And that is the password manager. Now I'm going to tell you a bit about what a password manager is and some of the features that you should be looking for in your own password manager. So in a perfect world, you would have a long, complex password with different symbols and numbers, and it would be unique across all of your 130 accounts. But who wants to remember all of that? Enter the password manager. So what is a password manager? Pretty much, you can think about it as a vault door. All you need to know is the code to that vault door, and beyond that, in the vault are your 130 different passwords that the password manager remembers, so you don't have to. They're long, they're secure, and very hard to hack with the brute force attack that I detailed earlier. And according to the New York Times, the typical feature set that you should be looking for in a password manager is one, like I described, one master password for the rest of your password manager, a password generator, autofill on your favorite websites and your browsers, such as Chrome and Safari, alerts to compromised passwords, and a way to help you change, weak, or reuse passwords, and apps on every platform so that it's synced across your whole digital life and all your devices, including a tablet. So some of the best for password managers, according to Consumer Reports, are 1Password, Keeper, Bitwarden, and LastPass. All are priced very affordably, offering annual and monthly subscriptions, and you can just look them up on Google. That's once again 1Password, Keeper, Bitwarden, and LastPass. And the only wrong choice in not picking any of these four is not picking one at all. So in summary, the cure for the epidemic of hacked accounts is having a strong password. And password managers take making a strong, unique password and ensuring your security online, and take that mental strain off so that it remembers so you don't have to. So, in summary, billions of accounts have been hacked due to people not utilizing strong passwords across their accounts. We explored what the common insecure practices were and saw the effect it could have on people's digital lives. Then I presented the solution in the form of the password manager, so it remembers so you don't have to. And if you're one of the 88% of people who, according to the Pew Research Institute, says they don't use a password, do yourself a favor and get one today. Don't be another statistic, and protect yourself from falling victim to another one of these huge accounts, huge reports of accounts being hacked, and protect all your data from being just sold off on the dark web, and get a password manager today. Thank you.